group leader of group 144, and with me is Abby, Parvati, and Yuli. Today we are going to discuss about our case study, which is CS7B, retail and shopping habits. Talking about the introduction, supermarkets in the UK, now they are trying to close their physical locations and just moving towards online shopping. Because after the COVID pandemic, maximum companies are trying to sell their products online. From that onwards, we can see a major shift in shopping habits of the customers as well, because customers sitting in their home, they can order everything from their closest shop or from any supermarket. It's very convenient for them, as well as time saving and cost effective as well. Because when you go to any supermarket, you have to travel, you have to utilize your time, utilize your vehicle, utilize your fuel, and many of the things you utilize just to purchase the things. But compared to other hands, if you do not go to the supermarket, and if you can purchase the things from home, it would be very easier and lenient from you. Because supermarkets are going to closing their chains, closing their physical store with the passage of time. And we have seen that in the UK, that many of the supermarkets are closing their physical locations, and they are closing their physical stores and trying to convince the customers to purchase online. And it would be a great trend in the coming years as well, because supermarkets are closing their physical stores, and customers are now used to it, that they would buy the supermarkets items online, as it would be really lenient for the customers as well as for the supermarkets as well, because customers will save their costs while going to the supermarkets, as well as supermarkets will also save operational costs, and as well as other so much costs by closing their physical stores. Moving towards the next slides, research background. The context of this research is whether supermarkets are thinking to close down physical stores and running home deliveries. The research study explains the possible advantages that issues would arise to determine whether the uh, shift in this to convince their customers by buying online and closing the physical stores would enhance their profits or not. And it would be a competitive market as well, because majority of the supermarkets are closing their stores and convincing the customers to buy home delivery products. Now talking about problem statement, or the main problem research problems is that implementing whether the supermarket industry implements the online first concept by cutting their physical stores. Means they are cutting down their physical stores, and they are asking, or they are moving towards the home based delivery. Suppose if a grocery store is near to my house, and if they are going to close, if they are going to close their physical store, and I have to order uh, online, and it would be convenient for me as well as for the supermarkets as well, uh, going towards the home based delivery. It would be a healthier competition in the market as well, because when one superstore will move towards the home-based deliveries, definitely the competitor will do that as well. And when one customer will order online from a supermarket, he will also describe some other customers the advantages from buying from an online, and it will be a healthier competition in the market as well. Talking about the significance of the study, this study is important because there are chances that there could be a shift in millions of customers. Supermarkets offer a necessity to the citizen about every walk of life, and when they will cut down their physical store, customers will move definitely towards online, and it would be in the larger picture, it would be a good for supermarkets as well as for the consumers as well. But the profitability would definitely increase as the supermarkets will cut down their operational costs as well. Now it's from all from my side. Moving towards further in the presentation, Parvati will guide you further. Over to you, Parvati.
Thank you, Kamran. My name is Parvati Kailas, and my slides are 6, 7, 8, and 9. So, the sixth slide, which involves key stakeholders and their perspectives. In that slide, it mentions that the main stakeholders affected by transitioning to home deliveries, they include consumers, supermarket chains, employees, small suppliers, and regulators. Customers love convenience and can lose access to the local. Supermarkets cut business expenses, yet they have to compete with e commerce giants. There is a danger of losing jobs by employees and bargaining power by small suppliers. Uh, the next slide is SWOT analysis. In that slide, this slide introduces a SWOT analysis with the strengths of the transition to home delivery, including lower costs of operation and an ability to go to more customers. Negative aspects related to this are that is, it has the risk of reducing the quality and availability of local services by certain groups. Prospects and risks involve the development of digital space and monopoly of the market by major chains, as well as the increase in competition caused by the emergence of e commerce giants. Making this transition involves a trade off between operation efficiency and customer service. Coming to the next slide, which is key drivers behind the change. This slide mainly determines of the transition to delivery to the home that are discussed in this slide are presented in the shift in consumer behavior. New technological trends, increased real estate and labor prices, and the emergence of competitors in the field of e-commerce, there is more and more pressure on supermarkets to invest in online services as consumers tend to take advantage of conveniences. And the next slide is challenges and risk of the shift. This slide is concerned with the difficulties and hazards of the delivery transition. The poor and old consumers may have restricted access to services. That means the work and physical stores being closed are socially difficult. Moreover, large firm dominance can lead to less competition, which is detrimental to the small suppliers, and regulations must block this unfairness. Thank you. My presentation has come to an end, and next, Abhay is going to take these slides.
Abby, first unmute yourself. You are muted.
Thank you, Pravati Kailas. Now my name is Abhay Kakadiya. I am talking about data analysis. Slide is dedicated to the analysis of data. Example, the latency, the growth of the grocery market, the behavior of online shoppers, and the profitability of supermarkets financial figure in 2023. 12% of supermarket revenue was through the online grocery sale, which is show the growing trend toward the online services. The slide uses the theoretical frameworks, Potter 5 focus and pistol analysis for the determine the wider market focus and their influence on the industries. The analysis of data tendencies is the grocery market developers on line customer and profitability. This is because online grocer sales have become a part of the market of generated revenue of uh, like million of 2022. Now next to the regulatory conjunctions. Regulatory considerations identify in the slide of Dowell on the aspect of accessibility and competition. Regulatory agencies such as GCA and the CMA make sure that the switch of the home delivery will not cause of the incompatible parties and molecules of the trendies. And the regulatory authority like CJ, CMA make sure transfer do not cause even the market participant to monopoly. And the presentation assess the regulatory changes that have been through to protect a weaker consumer and ensure there is a fair competition in the real grocery markets. Now I'm talking about consumer behavior and preferences. The slide venture in the subject of consumer behavior together the increasing need convenience home delivery is more convenient to big proportion of consumers who do not waste their precious time, but the possible losses like a personal contact with their customer and ecological awareness of the delivery system. This is a broad of as well. The presentation measure whether this move conform to long-term customer satisfaction without affecting quality of services. Thank you for the giving the opportunity. Now I am the giving the Yuli take the control.
Okay. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I'm last to speak today. My name is Yuli. Now I will talk about four important things: regulation, customer behavior, possible solutions, and what we can expect in the future. First, let's talk about regulatory considerations. When supermarkets move to home delivery increase new problems. Some people may not get fair access to grocery grocery services, and big companies may to try control the market. So we need strong rules to make things fair. In the UK, groups like GCA and CMA help protect customers and small suppliers. The job is to make sure there is a fair competition and company and no company becomes too powerful. This is very important to keep prices fair and so service available for everyone. Second, we will look at how consumers behave. Today, more people shop for groceries online. Why? Because it's fast, easy, and you don't need to go out. Customers lost customers lose face-to-face interaction with staff. Also, more price trust mean more pollution. So people enjoy convenience. We also need to think about social and environmental cost. Third, here are some short-term and long-term solutions. In the short term, supermarkets should improve their websites and apps, but they should keep some physical stores, especially in small towns or rural areas. In the long term, supermarkets can help older people or low-income families by offer cheaper delivery, cheaper delivery service or community support programs. This way, nobody is left behind. Now, is this plan possible? Let's talk about feasibility. Yes, it's possible, but no easy. Supermarkets will need to spend money on technology, the delivery trust, and better logistics. But over time, they will save money on return and staff. Also, we may see AI-powered delivery and robot drivers in the future. This can make the steam faster and cheaper. Finally, here is our con finally, here is our conclusions. Unlike grocery shopping is grow fast and will continue to grow. But supermarkets still have big changes to solve. They must think about fairness, accessibility, and environment. And they must work with government to protect customers and small business. Thank you so much for your attention. That's the end of presentation. Okay.
Thank you, Yuli.
Bye-bye.